Hello, my brothers and sisters. I was given another message from our Father, the Lord Jesus Christ, for all his children will be martyred. In this dream, I was somewhere in Africa, and the place looked desolate as if a war was going on. It seemed to be one of the poorest places in the country. I was staying with some friends in a house, and we were discussing the great persecution towards Christians, which was being played on the news every hour. We then left and went outside to another location where we could see people carrying dead Christians in body bags and lining them up beside each other. A cold feeling of fear gripped me when I saw the many body bags of dead Christians, because we also were Christians. The scene changed, and we were later brought to where the Christian holocast was. It was near a beach, and there was a line formed. We ended up in this line, and it was filled with only Christians. I saw a group of young men, and they were very muscular and strong. Two of them would hold you down on the ground on your knees, and another would come from behind you and then break your neck. Note, this was the method they used to kill Christians in this dream. When I saw what they were doing, I was at the point of no return. My mind was made up, and I was ready to go. At that moment, it seemed the Lord had given me strength to endure. It was now my turn to be martyred. Then I went obediently, because I was expecting to see my Lord Jesus in a moment. In the dream, I knew that to be absent from the body was to be present with the Lord. So the last thing I remembered feeling was the young man's hands beneath my chin, about to twist it. When he did so, I felt nothing, not even a pinch. I died, then found myself in a lit-up room filled with kids, and we were waiting there for a while. Next, two of my friends from my past life on Earth, a young man and a young lady, came for me and told me that they were eagerly waiting for us. I was very excited to see them, and my heart was consoled. They looked, for lack of better words, perfect, complete, brand new. Even their clothing. We started walking towards a hill, and we were catching up on things that was going on. While enjoying this conversation, a sign at the entrance to the place which we were going caught my attention. I remember it was in the colors of light blue and white, and it had the words written on it, which said, "Bought by the blood of the Lamb." Everyone who entered by this walkway and saw this sign was greatly comforted, including myself. We understood that it was only by the blood of the Lamb that we could ever enter. We went through the gates and saw many kids playing with their families, to my left and to my right. Everything was lush and brand new. Excitement was everywhere. In the dream, we were going to meet the Lord at the throne room, and that's where we were heading, in that direction. But the dream ended before I could get there. Then I woke up. Now the Lord gave me 5 messages for saints who will be martyred. He wants you to study and know these verses by heart. Number 1, 2 Corinthians 5:8. We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body, and to be present with the Lord. He wants you to see the guillotine, or whatever methods they will be using, as a door to Him. Your mind at that point should be fixed on Him, not the situation. Close your physical eyes and open your spiritual eyes, and see your friends and family who went before you, eagerly wanting to see you. See the Lord's hand stretched out, waiting for you. Number 2, Psalms 116, verses 15. Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of His saints. He wants you to know that they will not get away with what they do, for vengeance belongs to Him. Number 3, Luke 21, verses 18. but there shall not an hair of your head perish. He says whoever lives and believes in him will never die. Therefore your experience will be like changing clothes in a moment. Number 4. Deuteronomy 5:32. Ye shall observe to do therefore as the Lord your God has commanded you. Ye shall not turn aside to the left hand or to the right. When it's your time to go, look neither to the left or to the right, and especially not behind you. Look forward to Jesus. Number 5. Luke 9 verses 24. For whoever wants to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for me will save it. He said it's a lot easier to die for him than it is to live for him. I remember in the dream I felt no pain. In the blink of an eye, you'll be in paradise, with everything on earth long forgotten. He said, Behold, I make new heavens and a new earth. The former things will not be remembered, nor will they come to mind. So when that time comes, ask me, Jesus, for the strength to persist, and I, Jesus, will empower you to endure. The trumpet has been blown.